I am back in the UK. Yes, England, England, England. I'm back. I'm back from the United States, my friends. And do you know what I've missed?
What?
Do you know what I've missed?
You missed me?
No, I've missed a full English breakfast. I've missed you as
no.
well. I have missed you as well.
God.
Are you taking me for a full English
I
breakfast?
am, yeah.
In your car?
In my car.
And the roof's down because we're resting it on the roof here.
Yes. It's because it's nice. Look.
It's a lovely day. It's beautiful.
It's
It's
sunny.
sunny. Well, it's a bit cloudy, but
Yeah,
you know,
but
it's
only
England.
because the cloud's gone over, hasn't it? We'll be
Anyway,
right, isn't it?
we're going to go to a field. It's called Newfield, actually, and it's Newfield. Is it like a converted farm or something?
I think it's an ice cream place.
It's an ice cream place, that does good ice cream. However, we're not going for ice cream because it is there's a chill in the air, I have to say.
Yeah.
There's a little nip in the air.
So we're going for food.
We're going for food. We're going for a full English breakfast today at Newfield. Is it farm or something? I don't know. Newfield anyway. Newfield ice cream parlour, I think it is.
Might be a dairy.
Dairy.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we're
not
gonna.
sure. It's something like that.
It's an old farmer's field or whatever, and they sell ice cream, but they've got a great full English breakfast, and that's what I've missed. And I've missed you, of course, as well. By the way, I've got to say, still people saying that you're my girlfriend.
Do you know, it's ridiculous, guys. Come on, how many times do I have to tell you? Lee is my best friend. I used
Can
to
you
look
imagine
after
having
his
me?
mum.
Can you imagine
No.
having me every day?
Definitely not having Lee as a boyfriend. Sarah is welcome to him.
And by the way, have you ever seen When Harry Met Sally?
Yeah, I did years
Yeah,
ago.
because they said, oh,
That
well,
was quite funny, wasn't
It was. It said, well, men and women can't be friends. And then in the end, he said they can be friends.
They can be
He had
friends.
a caveat. He said, because he says, so I'm adding a caveat to it. Men and women can be friends if they're involved with somebody else.
I think anybody can
If
have
it-
friends. I've got lots of male friends, I've got lots of female friends, and Lee is one
Anyway,
of my best
let's move
friends.
swiftly on because
Yes.
I want this full English breakfast. All I've
Are you
eaten
starving?
I'm starving. All I've eaten is overpriced burgers, pizzas. I mean, what is it in America? What is it with America? It's extortionate. Junk food. So I want some good, solid,
English food.
full English breakfast.
Right.
So we're off there today. We're going to mark it out of 10. If you're new to the channel, by the way, hit the subscribe button and click the little bell. I have missed you.
I
So,
know.
without further ado, my friends, let's go. We basically pulled up there just to let a car come by, and you've got the radio blasting with, I don't know who it is, it sounds like Westlife or something, right? And I turned it down because we was right outside like a cafe, and everyone's like looking, and I'm like, okay, we're going to turn that down there a little bit. We're just going to turn that down a tad, maybe to 0. Come on, onwards. I've turned it down again because we're in Southwell. It's a classy village, this, and you've got
like me tunes on.
Tunes? I don't know what you got. Some tunes. You've got something blasting out there. We got the roof down, and people are looking around, going, "Oh, who are those two uncouth people in that car playing something that sounds like Westlife?" It probably isn't. I don't know who it is. It's Rule the World or something. But anyway, we're in Southwell. It's a lovely, lovely village here. There's actually a minster here. Southwell Minster. Big question is, now then, controversial. Is it Southwell or is it
Southwell?
Southwell or Southwell? Bliddeth or Bliddeth? Rainmouth or Renneth? You got to go left. Anyway, looking forward to this. What are you doing? What's going on? She's killing a pigeon now. Don't be. Listen, pigeons have the right of way in Southwell. Come on, stop! Look! What's going on here? What's going on?
Bad leg.
What?
I have my glasses on. We're okay.
Are they correction glasses?
Yeah.
Maybe you should take them off. Should have gone to Specsavers. Not sponsored by. We should be sponsored. You should be sponsored by Specsavers.
Yeah, that'd
Come
be
on,
good.
onwards. Right, here we are, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a field. Well, it's a Newfield, isn't it? There we go. It's an ice cream parlour in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a field, and they do an amazing, so I'm told, full English breakfast. It's going to taste good because I haven't had one for ages. Come on. I reckon this is the perfect table number.
It's the year I was born, and you too.
The year that I was born. What were you thinking? Tut, tut, tut. Come on, let's get in there and order this breakfast. What are you like? Budge up, it's a bit cosy here, isn't it, lass, eh? God, blimey. Oh, right, I tell you what, before we start, I've got some packets here. We've got Heinz ketchup, and we've got these packets of HP, which you know I don't like them. I don't like them. However, I do want to say a thank you, and I'm really sorry I can't remember his name because I've been away for a while, and he sent me before I left for the United States a little Swiss Army knife. It was a gentleman from, I'm sure he was from Edwinstowe, which is not too far from here actually. If you are watching, please comment down below in the comment section. And I haven't brought it with me actually because it's actually...
Angie's not opening them today.
With your teeth?
Yeah, because it's just not right, is it?
Why?
But you always say to me, I can't open them, so I'm not going to open them today for you.
Anyway, I've not brought the Swiss Army knife with me, have I? Because it's in my bag. I should put it in my pocket. But the gentleman actually sent me a lovely letter, which I took a photograph of. But and I'm really sorry I can't remember your name because there's been so many days past, but I wanted to say thank you, and you'll know who you are. So thank you for sending me the. We're in a field. You put me in a field with this wasps and stuff. So I want to say thank you very much for sending me the Swiss Army knife with a little pair of scissors on.
Wow, amazing.
And also a toothpick and also some tweezers as well. But I had to take it out of my bag. And I had to put it somewhere safe because I couldn't take it to America with me, otherwise I'd get pulled to the side and get arrested for carrying a knife.
Yeah, definitely would.
But anyway, thank you very much, and I shall use that in future. I'll pop it on my keyring now I'm back. So here we are, table number 69 at Newfield Farm, in the middle of a farmer's field basically. So we're going to have a full English breakfast in the middle of a farmer's field. I'm looking forward to this. It does get a very, very good write-up, and they've got some great gluten-free cakes in there.
Got loads, haven't they? I couldn't believe how many gluten-free things they actually do.
And their ice cream's amazing as well.
Yeah, lovely.
So I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait. It's good to be back in the UK for a short while because I'm going back to the United States because Martin's got me to fly. He says, you've got to fly over and spend the night in the JFK hotel because we're going somewhere. I'm like, well, where are we going? What's going on? Why am I meeting you there? So, and why am I flying all the way back to America? But he says, if you're my mate, then you've got to come back. So I'm going back. So I'm going to try and do a few UK vlogs before I go, and I've also got Lanzarote booked, so I've got to get. I'm literally just constantly doing about 3 videos.
Lee, I actually miss you when you're away. Oh, you are a pest though at times.
Am a pest. I do work hard though. I do work hard. It's not all people
hard,
go, oh, you're always all over the place. Must be great. I'm not saying it's the worst job in the world. However,
it's hard
work, it is hard work when you're filming 3-4 vlogs a day. I feel like I'm that way. Is it the Truman Show?
Yes.
You know, where it's just his whole life's on video. Anyway, we're here for breakfast, so looking forward to this. There's cows in the field as well. What's going on?
I think there's some baby ones, baby calves.
I've no idea.
They do look small.
That's tomorrow's dinner.
No.
Controversial. Right, my friends. Okay, so the breakfast is here. First things first. Eggs.
Lee, I know what you're going to say about your eggs.
I don't like my eggs like that.
I like them done a little bit more.
I like them flipped. I like them over easy. However, we'll reserve judgment on that one. So we've got toast on there. We've got some nice tomatoes on there, fresh tomatoes.
They look lovely.
Sausages are hidden. But before we go any further, anyway, take a closer look, my friends. Right, so there you go. The only thing that you couldn't see on the flyover there, on the B-roll, is the sausages. Nice quality sausage there, look at that. There we go. You can tell, even though there's no bend in it, it is a good, got like herbs in it by the looks of it. So
they're all
good
butcher's ones, aren't they?
Yeah, it's obviously a good quality sausage. Anyway, let's go into price first, okay? Are you ready for this? Is it A, we're going to do guess the bill, okay, right? Is it A,
Yes.
£14.75? This is both for this is for it all, by the way. 2 lattes, your eggs Benedict and my full English. Is it B, £17.50? Or is it C, £27.05? It's £27.05, and that, I reckon, is expensive. But I'll keep my voice down. Because we've got £10.95 for the breakfast here. Then you've got your eggs Benedict, which is £9.50. Then we've got white bread, there's no charge for that, that must be in with it. Latte large, which is £3.30. And another £3.30, so £27.05. Here's a copy of the receipt. So not cheap. In fact, if I was my mum, I'd go and get another 55 packets of them. And there's no salt and pepper either. Where's that gone?
Oh, I could have got you some.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're going to go in for this first. We're going to go in for the egg.
They're not too snotty.
Not too snotty. It's just a bit too yellow for me. But we're gonna take that off. We're gonna have a look at the bacon because you couldn't see the bacon on the B-roll either because it's all basically they put the eggs on top of the bacon and the sausage.
That looks nice.
And it's a good quality bacon. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Good quality bacon. We've got some good quality tomatoes there as well, nice tomatoes, although I prefer tinned tomatoes, I have to say. Tell you what though, they're nice, Right, I'm not even going to try and guess the beans because after Beangate, but it does look a good quality bean. I guessed that I liked Aldi the best. It turned out. We're going to go in for the beans though. If I had to guess, I would say that they're Heinz, but who knows? Who am I to say? We're going to go in for the sausage. And you can tell straight away it's a good quality sausage. That's a butcher's sausage. That's not your catering sausage. That.
Good.
Wow, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that is a good sausage.
As the saying is, you pay for what you get, don't you?
Yeah, it's very good. I would have just flipped the eggs, although saying that I could have asked for them like that. Got some potatoes on here as well.
They look nice, don't they?
Nice. Very nice. Going for the mushroom, portobello mushroom by the looks.
Yeah, that looks good too. Proper mushrooms.
Here we go. Good quality mushroom and toast, not pre-buttered. And it's not just, you know, your Aldi loaf. It's a good, looks like homemade bread, that does.
Proper bread.
Proper bread. Right, so.
Shall we have a look?
Let's go in for yours, see what yours is like. Eggs Benedict. I tell you what, it is good quality bacon, that. Not really any fat on it, not too crispy, not too soggy. Tell you what, that is good. But I tell you what, the sausages, you get 2 of them as well. £14 for that sausage. I'm just kidding. That is gorgeous. What's yours like?
Really nice. Lovely.
Beautiful, thank you. Very nice. The sausage is blooming good, I've got to tell you. You can tell it's quality on a plate. My only qualm would have been the eggs, but as I say, I could ask for that. Going for the coffee. What's yours like? Nice?
Good.
Right, I'm going to go in for the coffee.
It's a nice coffee, isn't it?
40 pence. 80 pence. It is a nice coffee. Right, we'll eat this before we get attacked by wasps.
I know, there's a few around today, isn't there?
Quite a few wasps. You can sit inside, but we thought we'd sit outside and have a full English breakfast in the middle of a farmer's field. So we'll see you guys in a minute. And don't forget, I want you guys to mark it out of 10 as well. Right, I'm going to mark this out of 10. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Have you got your scores at the ready? I'm going to leave them eggs because
you do struggle, don't you, with it?
I can't eat eggs like that. Right, so I've got to tell you, the sausages were really, really tasty. And you could tell that there was a quality sausage, even though there was no bend in them. And I know we always say a bent, you know, a quality sausage is a bent sausage. However, they weren't bent, but they were quality, and it got a little bit of herbs and spices in them. Lots of wasps around here. Also, don't go anywhere near that fence, by the way. It's an electric fence.
I might put you on it.
The bacon was quality. You could tell that the produce was quality produce. I was just let down by the eggs being like a Haribo egg. As soon as you see an egg on there that looks like a Haribo egg, it's not for me. However, saying that, some people do like their eggs like that, and lots of YouTubers always comment on, you know, they give marks out of 10, but it's all down to personal preference. So this is just my personal preference. The bread, great quality, although again I can't eat any more bread, otherwise it'll make me really ill. But the eggs I couldn't eat. the bacon was great, sausage was great, beans nice, tomatoes were lovely and fresh, and I liked the potatoes as well rather than a hash brown.
Nice.
Yeah, a really nice potato. I'm struggling with the price.
It's quite expensive, isn't it, with people struggling for money at the minute?
I mean, I said that. I said, oh, you know, people are struggling for money, but don't forget
They've got their
they've got their
overheads.
overheads and they've got the gas and electric bill as well. I just feel it was a tad overpriced. I'm thinking, and I know it's quality produce and you get what you pay for, but I think the coffees are overpriced. That's £3.30 for coffee.
Yeah.
Is expensive really, although how much it is at Costa, I guess.
I think it's probably the same, isn't it?
So my score is, it's a good one, and I would recommend it. I'd highly recommend the place. It's beautiful.
Look at that truck, it's got a front and a back.
It's a wonderful place. It's a great view. You can sit inside if you don't want to be around the wasps, because one stung you, didn't it?
Yeah, it's landed on my little finger. But it's not made a mark, so it must have just rested and then went.
£27.05. I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with that. I'm going to go 8.9, and I'll tell you why, and I'll explain 8.9. I'm going to take a one-off for the price, so that's a 9, and then the eggs I'm going to take a 0.1 off, because technically I could have said, can you flip them? So that could have been my fault. However, they came out like that as standard. So 8.9 for mine. I would recommend it. It's quality produce. It's nice. Just remortgage your house first. What are you giving your eggs Benedict?
I'm going to give it a 9.1 because the food was lovely, but the 9 points take off, like say, for the cost.
Yeah. So that's Newfield Dairy Ice Cream Parlour and Cafe in Hockerton. So it's near Southwell or Southwell. I'll put their details in the description down below. But there you go. It was a nice breakfast. I think I would have struggled even more if I hadn't been to the States and paid their prices. I mean, if you work it out, it's still cheaper than what America was. I probably paid £27.05 for one meal. So there you go. Highly recommend it as a treat. And yeah, all right, that is
good, isn't it?
Yeah. So and you can see some cows and calves in the field as well. And there's no smell of manure either, so you're all right.
Yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Anyway, that's all from me today. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, just hang about and with us, because I'm going to ask Ange in a moment. I'm going to show you a little bit of a view, then we're just going to go over and ask Ange about her son and see how he is, because lots of people have been asking. So don't go anywhere, stay around. So see you guys in a minute. Right, okay, so lots of people asking how your son is.
They are.
Nick, how's he doing?
He's not doing bad, still really quite poorly though most days. He's still struggling with his diet, nothing seems to be suiting his tummy, which is really quite hard for him. Mental health has really gone downhill. He's having a little bit of help, but it's still really a big struggle for him. But we're getting there slowly, but still a long way off from him going back to work yet.
Yeah.
He's even struggling sometimes putting socks on. It's still quite painful to bend over and that, so it's hard. So I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that has donated on the GoFundMe page for Nick. I can't thank you all enough. You've all been amazing, and all your help that you keep sending is going a long way towards helping Nick while he's off work. I'd like to thank Lee as well for all his support and that he does for my family. Having a best friend like Lee, I couldn't ask for more. So thanks Lee for that, for all your support and help that you give me too. And I'd just like to say thanks again to everybody. You're doing an amazing job at keeping us going, keeping me happy, or I'm trying to keep you lot happy, but the comments I get back from you just keeps me going. So thanks again, and love to you all.
Thank you. Well, I'll re-put the GoFundMe page in the description down below. Can you do that down below, like my mum used to do it?
Down below.
No, they go They don't say
Well,
it, do
she
they?
was lovely, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's how we met actually, because she used to look after my mum
Yeah.
when she got dementia. Anyway, I should put the GoFundMe
GoFundMe.
page
Yeah.
in the description,
link.
in the link in the description down below.
Anything that you're all giving, your small amounts, large amounts, whatever you can manage or do, everything all adds up and it does help massively. So, like I say, thank you again for all your support.
Is there any with him? Is he going back to the hospital or?
Yes, he's back to the hospital. He was back in last week with an infection again in his intestine, which just seems to be keep going on and off. He's on some medication at the minute to try and thicken his food up, because that's another thing. The foods are really hard, and what he can drink and what he can't drink.
What have they removed?
They've took his large intestine away.
Right.
So he's got the stoma bag on for you lot that have not maybe seen some of the things that have done. You know, for the cancer was spreading, he got cancerous polyps, so they've removed those. Long term, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully that they've got what they need to, but we lost his dad as well, so we lost his dad 6 years ago with the same illness. So Nick has really struggled since his dad dying as well.
Thank you very much, and again, I'll put that link in the description down below. Thanks for watching, my friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming out today.
I will do. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Sorry,
Love you all.
sorry you got stung.
I know. My little finger.
Bye-bye.
Bye.